you reach an age when you realize that you either, there's this wonderful moment, a key moment in the movie Shawshank Redemption, when Andy Dufresne says to his friend, played by Morgan Freeman, you either get busy living or you get busy dying. And I know that an awful lot of people that sat and saw that movie heard that, right? And I think everybody at some point in their life realizes that's exactly what you're going to have to do.
Stephen Bassett is busy living, not only with passion, but also with purpose. He is a political activist and the founder and executive director of the Paradigm Research Group and the Extraterrestrial Phenomena Political Action Committee. Stephen Bassett is a leading advocate in the nation for ending the alleged government-imposed truth embargo regarding an extraterrestrial presence on Earth engaging with the human race. According to Bassett, this truth embargo has been in effect for over 67 years.
Look, I'm not saying that there aren't things that the government is involved in that we don't have a need to know. I believe that is true and will always be true. The trouble is that they have now classified way too much as need to know.
Since 1996, Bassett has championed the cause for disclosure and has assisted many organizations and initiatives making the case for an end to the government-imposed truth embargo.
We hope that the, how would you say, comparison between what is shown here and the White House's position will prompt the political media to begin to go into investigation mode, not simply to record what is going on, but to ask very difficult questions, the obvious questions of the obvious people.
This past year, Bassett garnered international attention by organizing and facilitating the Citizen Hearing on Disclosure, held at the Washington National Press Club from April 29th to May 3rd, 2013.
Humans are more afraid of ridicule and criticism from humans than they are of non-humans.
Can I just...
You're absolutely right.
The Citizen Hearing on Disclosure set out to accomplish what the U.S. Congress has failed to do for the past 45 years. Seek out the facts and evidence pointing toward an extraterrestrial presence engaged with the human race. The last time the United States Congress held an official hearing on the extraterrestrial issue was in 1968.
Acknowledgement of the ET presence needs to come from government in order to ensure that the stability of societies are maintained, and also because there is the possibility that the extraterrestrials, which have been engaging us for a long time, for whatever reason, lack of patience, another agenda, will force disclosure on us through their own actions.
Right now, though, we get to swear in the first two witnesses.
Very quick opening.
The Citizen Hearing on Disclosure was an astounding, successful accomplishment. It was an unprecedented event in terms of size and scope. Former members of Congress and the Senate gathered at the National Press Club and heard hours of testimony from 40 witnesses, all of which testified to UFO events that have taken place internationally.
That I realized what I needed to do, and that was to go to Washington, where I had spent a lot of time, knew my way around, and engage this issue politically, because the solution to the UFO ET issue is in fact political, not scientific.
Bassett has appeared in several radio and television talk shows and in numerous documentaries, delivering the message to millions of people of the likelihood and implications of the formal acknowledgement of the ET presence by the governments of the world. Bassett and the Paradigm Research Group are preparing to take the Citizens Hearing on Disclosure to Capitol Hill and press for immediate congressional hearings.
We're going to ship 535 of the DVD sets of the entire hearing, 30 hours, about 10 DVDs. We'll ship them to the Congress with letters signed by most or all of the citizen hearing witnesses, requesting that they meet with PRG's lobbyist, me, and discuss this content, and also prepare to have hearings, to get some hearings out of the way.
Stephen Bassett is the only registered lobbyist in the United States representing extraterrestrial-related phenomena research activist organizations. And the Extraterrestrial Phenomena Political Action Committee is the first political action committee to target the political implications of extraterrestrial-related phenomena.
Trust is going to be the true currency of the 21st century. Not the dollar, not gold, not silver, not the yuan, not chocolate. It's going to be trust. That is the real currency in the world. And without it, not enough money can fix your problems.
Bassett stresses that the end of the truth embargo regarding the presence of extraterrestrial life is imperative if the human species is going to rise to the challenge of the 21st century. His work has served as a bridge between the worlds of ufology and government. He has been a catalyst to help introduce a change in consciousness among individuals who are involved with the government. And with the enormous success of the Citizens Hearing on Disclosure, Bassett has achieved a new level of respect and hopes that his enthusiasm for this life-changing cause will take root in more and more individuals, and that this movement will continue to grow.
We need a major paradigm shift in human thinking, in global perspective, human perspective, and everything else. And there's nothing on the, even remotely in the same league as the announcement of the extraterrestrial presence and the end of this truth embargo. So we're under, I think, under a great time pressure. And that's why, of course, I'm even more intense now that we're close to the finish. It's like running a marathon. And I did the Ironman triathlon, and I ran a few marathons. And however tired you are, when you finally see that finish line, you just gotta start running harder, right? And you get that energy, and you run across the line. That's the way exactly I feel now. It's the way the movement is now. We actually can see the finish line. Now we have got to really pull some energy together and get it done. And once it's done, once the truth embargo is over, it's over forever.
This is why Stephen Bassett is the recipient of this year's Researcher of the Year Award.